Thanks everyone for hosting this event. I'm gonna start my presentation right now. Basically, my name is Wilson, and I'm a business development manager from Trina Solar, the system solution based in the APAC office. Today I'll be presenting on a few points. Let me see, sorry, the slide. Okay, there we go. Let me start by introducing a little bit about Trina Solar, and subsequently I'll be informing everybody of what is the newest technologies that Trina Solar is coming up with for the end of this year and going all the way until next year. Subsequently, I will then move on to some of our commercial solutions, which is where I'm from. Not only do we offer typical solutions business in the sense of building a solar plant, I'll also be elaborating a little bit about the rest of our solutions that we offer, such as Trina Pro and Trina Aurora, which are a tracker and a monitoring system solution respectively. I will then touch on some of the benefits of why people or some of the end users may consider using Trina Solar, and then I'll wrap it up with some of our project references and applications of our solution. Right, so Trina Solar, it was founded in 1997, and basically we are a tier 1 module manufacturer, but as the years went by, we basically diversified and currently have a different bunch of solution offering, not only just on solar modules. So I think in the solar industry, Trina Solar is already well received. One of the latest news for Trina Solar is that we delisted from the New York Stock Exchange, and we have recently relisted on the Shanghai Stock Exchange this year. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, could you please switch to the full presentation mode?
Oh, yeah, that was what I was saying. Are you guys looking at the main screen? Let me see. You're looking at my, hold on one second.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Actually, I was supposed to only be showing the, the main presentation. Let me see.
Yes.
Right. Do you guys now see the correct screen? I was supposed to present the main screen. I apologize if you guys have been seeing my presenter's tag at the back end. Right. Is it fine now?
It's fine now. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thanks for your feedback, Jessica. So, like what I was saying earlier, continuing on, we have basically relisted in the Shanghai Stock Exchange. So this was done about 3 months ago, back in June. Some of the information you can read it yourself. There it is. So basically, we are also, this is something that we're pretty proud of, from the Bloomberg NEF module bankability results. This is our 5th year running, 2020. We just got the results a couple of weeks ago. So 5 years running for top bankable module supplier. So in terms of where Trina Solar is, basically the HQ is in Changzhou, and we have regional offices all over the world. Where I'm from, we represent the APAC region, and of course it's based in Singapore. Then for the rest, we have regional offices in San Jose, in Switzerland, respectively. So let's talk about modules first, since that's where Trina Solar is primarily the heart of, right? Modules. So we have recently launched our Vertex modules. We started with about the 500 kilowatt plus range, and looking into next year, we're looking into the 600 watt peak module era based on our Vertex technology. So this technology basically is possible because of some of our R&D research into the module manufacturing processes, right? We've got some half-cut non-destructive cutting, we've got MBB technology, and then we have high density encapsulation to compact and squeeze as much power as possible into our solar modules. So moving into the products that we be offering somewhere early to middle of next year, basically the 600 watt peak kind of solar module will be available somewhere in about Q2 of Q2 to Q3 2021 next year. So currently, closer to the end of this year and to Q1 2021, we're looking at about 550 watt peak kind of power range for our Vertex series modules. So this would be interesting on this slide here, because I think to some of the developers and maybe to installers, what is the difference in terms of using bigger size panels would obviously come from your balance of system savings, right? So this is a comparison that we did basically between the Vertex modules, which are going to be available next year, versus traditional monocrystalline technology modules, which is currently available in the market, about the 585 watt peak kind of range kind of series. So long story short, if you guys can take a look at the deck later on, but the main summary of all this is you get about 1.5, maybe 2 cents off in terms of your overall EPC cost kind of savings if you talk about using a bigger solar module like what we have. So this is basically the new technology that's going to be coming out from Trina Solar. Then I'll be moving on to a little bit more on the where I'm from, basically the commercial solutions side of things, right? So like I mentioned earlier, Trina Solar, right? We started as a PV module manufacturing business. Right now, that's the 1.0 type of our business. In 2.0, we moved into system solutions. So that's where we are right now. We have the Trina Pro, which is our tracker, which is meant for our utility projects. We have distributed PV systems, which is where I'm from, basically. And then subsequently, we are moving onwards in the coming year or two to move towards smart energy management. So we're talking about energy storage, energy cloud platform, and you know, IoT of things. So Internet of Things. Sorry. So that's the direction that Trina Solar is moving towards. And maybe I'll explain a little bit about where I'm from, basically the system solutions side of thing, right? So basically in Singapore, I have a team with me. We've got an engineering office here in Singapore, and we work around the APAC region, offering system solution designs and construction to any of our customers and developers in the APAC region. So starting with project development, basically we assist our end users and potential rooftop owners or ground mount owners and our developers to help them to do feasibility studies, engineering studies, help them to do some financial analysis, etc., etc. Some of our end users also, for example, if they are like earlier mentioned by Samraj and the rest, right? They were saying that some of the end users, solar to them is but just a add-on business or something that they want to do for the earth, you know, pursue renewables. So to them, it's not their primary business. So we work with developers to offer both financial and the engineering solutions together to end customers, basically. So after that, we talk about pre-construction, right? Detailed design engineering. We basically do layouts, simulations, detailed 3D simulations, and we help to offer solutions which are basically tailored for each country, because each country has different you know, grid requirements, permit requirements. So we help the end users and our developers to come up with a proper end-to-end solution. Right. So if everything moves on fine, we actually talk about securing a project, then we talk about construction. So we'll deploy basically our team out to various countries in the APAC region to assist and to also monitor progress of construction. We have our own equipment, our own reports, a very detailed and strong engineering team. We've already built megawatt rooftops and utility projects in Thailand, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Indonesia, for a few, right? So after that, we also offer O&M services, monitoring the plant. Basically, if you see the bottom left, that's actually our in-house monitoring platform called Trina Aurora, which I'll explain in the next slide as well. Trina Aurora is actually can be used for a variety of monitoring, but of course, for the solar part of things, we use it more for a basic real-time solar monitoring of PV plant. So like I was saying, Trina Aurora, it's something that's developed over in our HQ in Changzhou. What we typically use it for is for the second column, which is the C&I segment, but we also use it for, it can be also deployed to other platforms, such as in some of our buildings in China. We've actually integrated the solar system with the existing building management system, and we have a so-called smart building, in terms of managing generation of renewables and also managing the existing use of the M&E services and the power consumption. Then, like I mentioned earlier, we have another solution. This is more for the utility scale. It's basically Trina Pro. Trina Pro is a combination of a tracker system which we acquired like about 2 years ago now, called Enclave. It's a Spanish tracker system. Basically, we bought over and acquired Enclave, and subsequently we designed and enhanced it with our Trina's bifacial modules and our own proprietary software algorithm for smart tracking. So all this combined with the fact that it becomes an all-in-one solutions package helps to optimize the supply chain and your delivery efficiency of a utility plant in terms of some of these major components as well, the trackers, the modules, and also the inverters. So then let's talk about some of the benefits then. But before we do so, I think it's easier to recognize what are some of the challenges that people typically face or feedback from our customers, basically. So things like low bankability, unreliable support and services, or after a while they can't find the original installer for the plant, because solar plants, for the developer, or if you're an end user, you want to build it yourself, it's supposed to last you, give and take, 20 years, 25 years. So, you want to find someone that's going to be here for the long term as well, right? And some of the important feedback that we also got from our customers is on quality control and safety, right? Like this, basically, a lack of QC basically led to site issues. We had burnouts, we had leakage on the roof, etc., etc. These are things that feedback from our customers, their previous experiences, and we try to ensure that these things do not happen on our watch, basically. So the main benefit, basically, we offer end-to-end value chain. It's from start to end, from project development all the way until O&M. Our supply chain is pretty optimized as well, because it's what we've been doing since day one. So that's basically one of the main benefits of working with Trina. So running short on time here, so let me just run through very quickly some of the applications and references, right? I think some of us have been quite interested in doing or discussing on floating. So Trina actually built this a couple of years ago, 2018, right? 2 years ago. So it's actually managed by Trina Solar. We own the plant. It's a disused mine quarry, and then we built this and developed it just to see how feasible is floating solar back then. Apart from that, we've got carports that were designed and built. Plants like this is in Thailand. This one was built by my team. It's an exhibition center. I believe back then the biggest exhibition center with solar systems installed back in Thailand in 2018. Rice mills as well. Some of our other utility scale, rooftop projects. Yep, we've also done works in Pakistan and India. Yep, so just nice. I've hit about 15 minutes. That's basically an introduction of Trina Solar and our solutions team. If you guys have any questions, I believe you have questions, but I can't really see the Q&A because I closed the share screen. So anyways, if there are any questions, feel free to ask it there. If not, you may contact us. My email is also on the first page. If you have any questions or inquiries, just let us know. And with that, 15 minutes on the dot.